Hello. All right. Good evening. So this one is going to be really short on what we do today. So yesterday talked about using the mop on cleaning our walls and ceilings. So if you are following along and you do one portion of spring cleaning a day, we'll get this all done by the end of the month or sooner. Okay, so wow, just all I did was use the rubber brush, and I can see that it's still dirty. So this is amazing that I got so much of the just the common dust and the fine layer of dirt that attracts onto the walls and ceilings. So if you only did your ceilings on day one, day two you want to do your walls. So again, taking the mop, having it extended to where you need it. You can lock it so the Norwex mop does not swivel like this. It'll just go up and down. I've said I like to leave mine on swivel because there's times where I want to go around things and I can easily maneuver around or into a spot because if I have it on swivel, right? So that's just my preference, but typically because it's on the wall or ceiling, you want to have it locked into place. And there's not a lot of pressure here. The harder you push, the more likely you're going to get your mop head to flip back and forth. So it's very gentle pressure. So that was yesterday, doing the walls and ceilings. And if you didn't do the walls yesterday, then you want to catch up and get your walls done now. And so today's tools we're going to use, trying to flip my camera back around, there it goes, is the Dust Mitt and an EnviroCloth wet. So if you are somebody that dust bothers you, you want to do damp dusting, you can get a spray bottle, just water in it, and mist as you go, or spray directly onto the dust mitt, and then the dust mitt will be damp to do it. So we're going to do baseboards. So day two is the baseboards and vents, if you want to do vents. So tomorrow morning I'm going to talk about vents and how to do those properly. You can hire a company to do it. You want to make sure that you are using a good vacuum to clean out your vents, and you not use any kind of tools, right? Basically what you're just sucking, you hopefully will get out any chunks of dust that has gotten into your vent way. And like I said, I'll go over that a little bit more tomorrow morning. I'm going to do that. So right now we're just going to talk about the baseboards, which is pretty easy. A lot of people, grew up vacuuming those. So if that's what you prefer, get out your vacuum and do that as well. Okay, so these are our baseboards, and you may even want to do door frames. When you were doing your walls, you may have already done the top of the door frames, so here you may want to come all the way down with your dust mitt, and then you're just going to go along and go for it. Now if there's a spot where where it's dirty, now this is a conduit that this was already out like this when we moved in here, so we just never opened the wall and put this inside. Preferably these kind of things are inside your walls. So mine's dusty, so I'm getting that cleaned off. And then if you have any kind of dirt or anything, you can have your EnviroCloth just on your arm, and then you can just take it off and wipe off what is dirty. And sometimes it's not just the dust, there's some grime that's on there, but you do want to dust first, just like you dust other surfaces, and then wipe clean. You want to get that first layer of dust off, and then and actually a lot of times if I'm going back and forth, I don't bother putting my hand inside the mitt, I just put it on the outside and go. So that's the nice thing about the dust mitt. There's some dirt and dust already on here, as you can see, and I'll just be using the rubber brush to clean that off. I'm going to show you another area. So in my basement here, so my upstairs would be different, but this wall here, I should turn on another light, I think. Is one that would catch spills. So kids would be sitting at the table and there would be spills. So if you have something like that near your table where you have a wall or the baseboard or anything, so first take your wet Enviro cloth and clean that area, just wiping it down really quick. And I did run the mop over it yesterday. So then I'm just going to take my dust mitt and go over the top. Like, I could have turned on more lights. And then go down here. So anyway, that is day 2, is taking care of the baseboards and walls if you did not do them on day 1. And vents and fans will be tomorrow. So just wanted to give you a real quick, help you get along with your spring cleaning challenge. And remember, if you want some extra points for doing the spring cleaning challenge with me, take a picture of your tools and what you cleaned with them that day. Alright, I hope everybody had a wonderful Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Wow, it was beautiful here in Iowa. We had sunny skies. It was just amazing and so warm. We got in the, like around 53 or something, 55. Today it was just beautiful. I took a wonderful hour walk. And so I hope you also got out and enjoyed your beautiful spring day today. Have a good evening, everyone. See you tomorrow.